everyone. I hope everybody's doing well. It's a beautiful day out there. I hope you get to go outside a little bit too, at least in your garden or just do a little walk on the street. But now it's time to do our little yoga practice. So find your seat and you can go all the way back and have your back supported. You're going to place the hands on your thighs, the feet are relaxed, and you're going to close the eyes. You're going to start to take a few deep breaths to your nose and exhale through your mouth or your nose. And take a few deep breaths here. Make sure the breath is long and slow. And it goes all the way up to the top of your shoulder. Start to scan your body and see how you feel today. See if you feel any tension in any part of your body. And if you do, take a deep breath and send the breath in that spot and release the tension with the exhale. Let the tension go, let the holding go. When you're slowing down your breath, you are helping calm down your nervous system. So taking deep breaths helps you slow down, calm down. And it helps you arrive in this present moment. Now you're going to slowly start to wiggle your fingers, your toes. And you're going to open your eyes. And let's start to warm up the joints. You're going to sit up tall, so scoot forward in your chair. You're going to start warming up the joints of the hands. So you're going to extend your arms. You're going to close the fists and start to make rolls with your hands. Roll your fists. So you're warming up the joints of your hands. And reverse the movement, the opposite direction. And now you're going to open your hands, close. Open and spread the fingers and close your hands. Open and spread the fingers and close your hand. And shake them up. Release. Let's start to do shoulder rolls very slowly. Inhale, you lift up the shoulders. And with the exhale, you're lowering your shoulders. Inhale. And exhale, roll down. Inhale up. And down. Now we're going to warm up the spine. So you're going to place the feet wider than the hip. You're going to place the hands on your thighs. And then you inhale, you're going to lean forward. Open up the chest. And you're going to gaze up and arching your spine. And you're tilting your pelvis forward. This is cow pose. And on your exhale, you're going to arch the spine back like the scaredy cat. You're going to get your navel closer to the spine. And inhale, lift up. Make sure the movement comes from your pelvis. You can close the eyes here and tune in with your own breath and with the movement, with your own pace. And feel every vertebrae warming up and moving slowly. And inhale one more time and exhale. And then pause. You can keep the eyes closed for a second and feel the spine, feel the back, see how you feel. Take another deep breath and exhale. And slowly open your eyes. You're going to inhale, you can gather the feet a little closer. You're going to inhale your right arm and open the arm to the side. And place the left hand on your right shoulder. You're going to inhale here and your exhale, you're going to move back. You're going to move your right arm back. When you reach the edge, you're going to turn your gaze the opposite direction for a nice twist and stretch. Take a breath here and come back to the center. Release the hands. You can shake them out. You can do a few shoulder rolls. And we're going to do the other side. Inhale, lift up your left arm. Place the right hand on your left shoulder. Take a deep breath here. And exhale, turn to the left. And when you reach the edge, you're going to turn your gaze to the opposite direction and feel this nice stretch. And slowly come back to the center. Release the hands, the arms, and do a few shoulder rolls. Now you're going to place the hands on the shoulders and we're going to start circling the elbows. One direction. You're going to do it slowly. You're going to feel the shoulders warming up. And breathe and pause here and do the opposite direction. You're going to roll the shoulders back. Open them up and breathe. And release. Shake it off. You're going to come back a little bit closer to the edge of the chair so you have more support for your thighs. And you're going to extend your leg. And you're going to start to do a few rolls. You're going to roll the foot to warm up the ankle, one direction. And the opposite direction. And you're going to point the foot and flex the foot. Point, flex, point and flex, point and flex, point and flex and point. Release that foot down, square the hips and lift up your left leg. You're going to do your circles, your ankle circles, one direction. Feels really good, and the opposite direction. You're going to point the foot and flex the foot. Point the foot and flex the foot. Point and flex, point and flex. And release. You're going to warm up the hips too. So on your inhale, you're going to lift up your right leg to start making circles with the knee. One direction. Keep moving, move slowly. You can do smaller circles. And make sure you feel each and every little part of your hip joint. Going to pause the movement and reverse the circle. And feel that joint, that hip joint. Release that leg. Inhale, lift up your left leg and start to make circles with your left knee. One direction, feel the hips and the breath there. And reverse the movement. Release your legs. Again, you're coming back a little bit even closer to the chair, to the edge of the chair, to the end of the chair, so you have more support for your thighs. You're going to inhale here, lift up your legs, and you're going to point the toes in, and now you're going to touch the heels. Toes are touching, heels are touching. Toes are touching, heels are touching. Toes, and keep breathing here. And feel the muscles of your inner thigh. And release. Scooting forward in your chair. We're going to do a twist. So you're going to inhale, lift up your arms to the side. Press the fingers. The fingers are moving out. It's like somebody's pulling you both ways, like you're moving away from the center line with both arms. And the arms are strong and engaged. Take a deep breath here. And exhale. On your next inhale, you're going to bend the elbows in cactus pose. The arms, the elbows, and the shoulders are aligned if it's possible. If you have any shoulder injury, then just have your arms a little bit lowered. Or just rest. Don't do this pose. So take a deep breath here, and on your exhale, you're going to turn to the right. Inhale here, and exhale, come back to the center. Inhale, and exhale, turning to the left. Inhale here, and exhale, coming back to the center. Release the hands, do a few shoulder rolls. You're going to cross your left arm over right, and you're going to hold the arm with your right hand And you're going to do a little gentle stretch here. And release. Do the other side. Lifting up the right arm, crossing over, and hold it with your left arm. And just do a little stretch here. And release. Roll the shoulders. And now we're going to do a little stand salutation for a little more warm up. So you're going to have your feet here a little bit wider than the hips, so you have more room when you're folding. And you're going to start with the hands in prayer in front of the heart. You're going to inhale here and lift the arms up overhead. And then you exhale, you're going to fold down. Make sure you're folding with the belly first. The back is straight. You can stop here halfway. If your spine is straight, if your back is straight, you're going to slide your hands down your shin and you're going to look down. You can even release the head if that's available. Otherwise, just stay halfway up. On your next inhale, you're coming up, sliding the hands on your thighs. On your next inhale, you're going to get your right leg and squeeze it to the body. Exhale down. This is your lunge. Inhale, lifting the arms up in V pose or downward facing dog. You're going to exhale, leaning forward. The spine is straight. Your feet are planted in the ground. Your belly is engaged. You're holding your V pose, your downward facing dog. And exhale, hands to the thigh. On your next inhale, we're going to do cobra pose. You're going to place the hands the back of the chair and inhale, lift up your chest and you're looking up. And exhale back to the center. Inhale, lift up your left leg, squeezing it closer to your body. Exhale, lower the leg. Inhale, another downward facing dog, lifting up the arms overhead. And on your exhale, you lean forward. Your belly is engaged and you're holding your downward facing dog, but you keep breathing here. Inhale, come up, release the hands. We're going to inhale again, lifting the arms up overhead. And on your exhale, you're going to fold forward, leaning forward with the belly first. Place the hands on the shin, and you can stay here halfway up, or you can fold forward all the way down if your spine is straight. Otherwise, you stay halfway up. And you can release the head. And if your head is released, dangling, you can shake your head. No, no, no. And yes, yes, yes. Gentle. Yes and no. Little shakes. And inhale. Come up all the way up with the arms up overhead. And exhale, hands to the heart. This was one sun salutation. Let's do another one. Inhale here. Lifting the arms up overhead and exhale, fold. Folding with the belly first. You can place the hands on the knees and then sliding them down on your shin. You can stay halfway up or fold all the way down. Inhale here. You're coming up, hands on the knees. On your next inhale, you're going to lift up your right leg. And exhale, lower the leg. Inhale. Hands lifting up overhead and exhale, you're leaning forward, you're in your V pose or downward facing dog. The belly is engaged, the feet pressing down into the ground. And exhale, hands to the thighs. Inhale, cobra, place the hands behind you. And on your next inhale, you're lifting up, you're opening up your heart, your chest, and you can gaze up. And exhale, release. Inhale, lift up your right leg. Exhale the foot down. And inhale, downward facing dog. Lifting up your arms and leaning forward. Belly is engaged. You're holding your spine. The spine is straight and strong. And exhale, hands to the knees. Inhale, all the way up. And on your exhale, you're going to fold forward. You're going to place the hands on the knee and you can slide them down. You can release the hand or you can stay halfway up. Whatever is available today, and if you feel safe, you can go down. Make sure your spine is straight. Otherwise, you just stay halfway up. You can stay here. You can even stay here. You don't have to go lower than this. On your next inhale, you're gonna lift your arms up overhead and exhale, hands to the heart. You're welcome to close the eyes for a second and just tune into your body. See how you feel. Feel your heartbeat. The energy is flowing to your body. And the blood flow is start running a little faster. Just observe that and stay with that for a second. And release the hands. And take another deep breath. And slowly open your eyes. You're going to gather your feet together. You're going to sit back a little further up. And you're going to inhale, both feet up. And another inhale, both arms up. Hold the pose. You can flex the foot here. You can try to spread the toes. The belly is engaged. You're lifting up. And exhale, release. Pat, pat, pat your thighs to release any tension in your thighs. And let's do a few standing poses. Let's do our tree pose and balancing. So you're going to hold the chair. You're going to be on the right side of the chair. You're going to hold the chair with your left hand. You're going to stand with your feet. The feet are engaged. You can lift up the toes. So you're lifting up the arches of your foot. You place the toes down. And on your next inhale, you're going to lift up your right leg. And you can place the heel, just the heel on the shin. You can stay here. This is plenty. If you want to take it forward or a little further up, you can place the whole foot on the shin. You can stay here or have both hands on your hip. This is your tree pose. You're holding your balance. You can find a gazing point on the ground that can focus your mind. That's going to help you with the balance. Or if you want to just hold the chair and stay here, you can lift up the arm. This is good too. Or you can lift both arms up. And exhale, come back down. Release the legs, shake it out, step it out. And let's go to the other side. So you're going to have the feet again engaged. You're going to lift up the toes. That's going to help you lift up the arches of your feet. Place the toes down. Now you're going to lift up your left leg and place the heel on your shin. You can stay here. This is plenty. This is your tree pose. It's fine. If you want to take it further, you can place the whole foot on the shin. You want to try, you may want to try to let go of the chair. Just place the hands on the hip. Find a focal point on the ground. That's going to help you with your balance. Or you can lift up the arm and the other arm. Wherever you are today, just play with that and stay here and make sure you keep breathing and breathe. And release the hands, release the foot, shake it out. We're going to come back to the other side. And we're going to do a little more hip opening. So you're going to stand on your left leg. You're going to lift up the right foot. You're going to start making circles with that leg. One direction. Pause and reverse the movement. And pause. You can shake it out, step it out. And again, you're going to lift up that leg and you're going to point the toes in and you're going to move the foot 2 times, 3 times. Keep breathing. And now you're going to turn the toe out and you're going to move the toe out and with the foot is moving out, but the toes are turned out. And now you're going to point the toes forward and you're going to open your leg. Keep breathing. Okay, release that, shake it out. Oof, you can feel your hip. And you're going to do the other side. You're going to lift up the leg. You're going to start making circles with one direction. You're going to pause and the opposite direction. And you can stop the movement, shake it out. We're going to go back to our standing pose. You're going to lift up your left leg. You're going to point the toes inwardly and you're going to move the leg in and out with the toes pointing inwardly. 2 more. And now you're going to turn the toes out and you're going to move the leg out with the toes pointing outwards. And now you're going to turn the toes to the center and you're going to move the foot out. The toes are pointing towards the center. And release. Shake it out. You are feeling your hips. Good job. Now you're going to come to the back of the chair. I'm going to show you from the side. You're going to hold the chair and you're going to step back with your right leg. About 2 feet apart. You're going to place the heel down and you're going to turn the toes in a 45-degree angle. The front leg is going to be bent, so the knee is at 90-degree angle. The knee is right above your hip and the knee is pointing toward the middle toe, so it's not leaning inward or out. It's straight, it's pointing towards the middle toe. You're going to hold the chair here. You're going to inhale, lifting up your right arm. The belly is engaged and you can lean forward a little bit and you can lengthen. You can reach out and press your left foot down and breathe. And release the hands. Step back towards the chair. We are strengthening the leg here and opening the psoas too and stretching the psoas. It's going to step back with your right leg. The right leg is at a 45-degree angle. The heel is down on the ground and the front leg is bent in a 90-degree angle. Your knee is pointing towards the middle toe and it's right above your heel. You're going to hold the chair and lift up your left arm. Belly is engaged and you lengthen. You're reaching out and you're holding the chair, pressing down the right leg, and you can lean forward a little bit for even more lengthening. And release the hand, step back to the chair, shake it out. You're going to come to the back of the chair and you're going to start lifting up on your toes. And when you lift up on your toes, you're going to open up your chest and gaze up. And exhale, lower the heels. And you're going to lift up the toes and look down towards your toes. On your next inhale, you're going to lifting up your new toes again, a tippy toes. Opening up the chest, gazing up. On your exhale, you're lowering the heels. And you are lifting up the toes. And you are on your heels and you're looking down towards your feet. One more time. Inhale, lift up, stretch and open, and exhale. It's like the cat and cow pose, standing. It's a bit like that. But you're also moving your feet and strengthening your ankles. And exhale down. You're going to step it out, shake it out. Let's come to the right side of the chair again. You're going to hold the chair. The feet are hip distance apart. And you're going to inhale, lift up your right arm. And on your exhale, bend to the side. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, bend to the side. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, bend to the side. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, bend to the side. And now you're going to hold the pose. You're going to keep breathing and send a deep breath in the right side of the body to open up the intercostal muscles, to open up the side and feel the stretch all the way from the feet to the top of your fingertips. And exhale, come back. You can shake your feet, you can step them out, and let's move to the other side. So again, you can have your feet hip distance apart or a little bit closer, or you can have them even close to each other, whatever feels good. You're going to hold the chair. You're going to inhale, lift up your left arm, and exhale, you're going to fold to the side. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold to the side. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold to the side. Inhale, come up. And one more time. Fold and hold the pose and keep breathing. Keep inhaling and exhaling, opening up the side body. Feel the stretch from the foot all the way to the top of the fingertips. And feel the side body opening. And how easy it is to breathe here. And release. You're going to step it out. And let's go back to the chair. You're gonna sit down. Take a deep breath. You can close the eyes to pause for a little bit. And then slowly open your eyes. On your next inhale, you're gonna lift up the arms and bend the arms at the elbow. So your elbow is aligned with your shoulders. The fingers are spread. The spine is straight. And now slowly, you're gonna get your shoulder blades close to each other. It's a little subtle movement. And exhale. Again, inhale. Get the shoulder blades close to each other. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And now hold the shoulder blades close to each other. And exhale. Release the hands. Roll the shoulders. This is strengthening your back. And now you come a little closer to the edge of the chair. And now we're going to do a little core work. So on your inhale, you're going to get your belly close to the navel. So your navel, you're going to move the navel close to the spine. Sorry. So you're going to inhale, move the navel close to the spine, and keep exhaling. Hold the navel close to the spine. The belly is engaged. And keep breathing here. You can't even see, it's not even a movement. You're just holding the navel closer to the spine. And release. Again, get the navel closer to the spine, engage the belly, and take a few breaths. And release. Good job. Roll the shoulders. And let's do a little stretch here. So you're going to turn to the side. You are sitting, you're actually going to turn the chair. So you are sitting on a corner of the chair. You're going to have one foot, your right foot is at a 90-degree angle. The knee is bent. And you're going to move the left foot back. And you can have the foot here, or if you want, you can move the foot even further back for a bigger stretch. So you can stretch that leg to open up your psoas. You're welcome to stay here if that's plenty. Or if it's available, you can hold the foot like that, or you can hold the pants and just stay here. And come back. Let's go to the other side. I think it's best if you just sit at the edge of the chair, and the left leg is at 90-degree angle, and you're going to start moving the right leg back. You're just like walking your foot back. You can hold the chair, and you're going to walk the foot back, and you can stretch it out. Or if you want, you can just stay here, hold the foot, pointing the knee down to the ground. Or you can hold the pants, and you can stay here. Or you can just stay here. And now come back to the center. Okay. Let's do another little stretch here. So we're going to start stretching the thighs. You're going to cross right over left. You can stay here. The spine is elevated. It's lifted. You're welcome to stay here. This is plenty. But if it's available, you can place the foot on top of the knee. You're going to flex the foot, and you're going to lift up the spine. You can even walk your left foot a little further out if that's more comfortable. And you're going to start exhaling and leaning forward. You try to get the belly closer to the thigh. And you're going to feel the hip. You're going to feel the hip joint. You're stretching, opening the hip joint. So you can close the eyes here, and you can start to take 5 deep breaths and send the breath right into that hip. The foot is flexed. Make sure it's flexed so you're protecting the knee. You don't have to go all the way down or closer to the hip. Just make sure you feel a little stretch. You should not feel any pain or any strain or anything. If you still can take a deep breath, that's good. That's a safe space for you. Otherwise, you come back. come back a little more and back up from the pose. After you're done with your 5 breaths, you're going to inhale and come up. Release that leg, square the hips. You're going to do the other side. You're going to cross left over right. You can stay here and then lean forward. Or if it's available, you can place the left leg on top of the right knee. You're going to flex the foot and you can stay up here, or you can walk the right foot a little further out. Whatever is comfortable. Find a pose that it's really comfortable for you. Inhale here, and on your exhale, you're going to lean forward. The belly is going first. The chest is still open and elevated. I'm not rounding my spine. I'm opening my chest. I'm leaning forward, straight spine. And feel the stretch in the hip. One side is different from the other. Send some deep breaths there. 5 deep breaths right into that hip. You can close the eyes to tune in more. And just breathe and breathe and breathe in that joint. When you're done with your 5 breaths, slowly inhale and come up. And place the foot down. You're going to square the hips. You're going to do eagle arms. So you're going to inhale, lift up your arms. And on your exhale, you're going to cross right under left. You're going to hold the shoulders, give yourself a hug. And you can do little movements here. Little rocking movements. Inhaling, again, lifting up the elbows. And on your exhale, you're going to place the hands, the back of the hands together. Or you can interlace the hands. You won't be able to see me here, but if you've done this pose before, you know what I'm talking about. You're always welcome to stay here, or you can just stay holding your shoulders. So take a few deep breaths in the eagle arm pose. And release. You're going to roll the shoulders. And we're going to do the other side. We are stretching the back, opening up the back body. Inhale, lifting up the arms. And on your exhale, you're going to cross left under right. You're going to hold the shoulders. You're going to hug yourself. Give yourself a little love here. And you can do a little shake, shake, shake on the side. A little rocking movement. And inhale. Lift up the elbows. And on your exhale, you're going to lift up the arms. And the arms, they are touching. The back of the arms are touching. You can also interlace the palms if that's available. Otherwise, just stay here, or you can stay here. If you are in your eagle arms, then take a deep breath here. And release. Oh my gosh. Oops, sorry. Okay, shake it out. And do a few shoulder rolls. And now we're going to do another twist. So you're going to cross your right leg over left. You're going to place the hands on your right thigh and you're going to twist to the right. The spine is lifted. Inhale here and exhale back to the center. Uncross your legs, square the hips and lift up the left on top of the right and place the hands on your thighs. Inhale here and twist to the left. Exhale, come forward, uncross the legs. And slowly you're going to find a spot. You're going to go all the way back. You can get a pillow if you want. And you can place a pillow behind your back for a little more comfort. If you want to, you don't have to. This is going to support your lower back and it's going to help you sit up tall. You're going to place the hands on your thighs. The feet are grounded, or you can have the feet relaxed. And slowly you're going to close the eyes. And take a deep breath through your nose. And exhale through your mouth, through your nose. And now you're going to lift up your hands from your thighs. You're not touching your thighs anymore. And you're going to turn the palms facing up. We're going to do a little breathing exercise. We're not going to cover the nose. We're just going to imagine the breath. So imagine you are inhaling from the tip of your left hand all the way up to the top of your head. And on your exhale, you exhale from your top of the head all the way down to the tip of your right finger. Now you're going to inhale from your right finger all the way up to the top of the head, and exhale from the top of the head all the way down towards the left fingertips. Inhale again from the left fingertips up to the top of the head, and exhale from the top of the head down to the right fingertips. Again, inhale from the right fingertips to the top of the head, and exhale from the top of the head to the left fingertips. Release the hands, place the hands on top of the thighs, and just take a deep breath through the nose again. Exhale, and start to observe your natural breath cycle. You start to focus inwardly and start to turn inwardly a little more to find your peaceful spot, peaceful place that's inside of you. So just focus on your heartbeat, focus on your breath, focus on the body, the little sensations that you can feel. And just observe your natural breath for a moment. And now you're going to go with your imagine. You're going to imagine and you're going to look at the top of your head. And you're going to start to relax the muscles of the face. You're going to start to relax the muscles of your neck. You're going to relax the shoulders. You're going to relax the chest. Relaxing the back, the upper arms, the lower arms. Relaxing the hands, the fingers. You are relaxing your lower back, your belly, your pelvis, your hips. You are relaxing your thighs. You are relaxing your shins, your legs, and your toes. And you should feel very, very relaxed here. Everything is soft. You feel lighter. This is a nice, calm place, quiet place. It's inside of you. You can go here all the time. And again, turn your focus on your heart. Feel the pulsing of the heart. And start to take deep breaths into the heart. And the breath you inhale, it comes in a form of a beautiful light. It's a healing light. And when you exhale from the heart, the back of the heart. And you exhale the light to share this healing. And again, you're inhaling this light into the heart, and you exhale this light to share. And keep breathing this way, imagining the light coming through your heart. And when you exhale, you share this light. Feel the warmth of this light coming through. Healing your body. And healing people around you and all the beings. And now you're just going to focus on your heartbeat. You can listen to your heartbeat. It's very calming. The rhythm of your heartbeat. And you're going to take a deep, deep breath through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. You're going to start slowly move your fingers and your toes. You can stretch the legs. And slowly you're going to open your eyes. On your next inhale, you're going to have your palms together in prayer, in Anjali Mudra, placing the thumbs on your chest, they're resting on your heart. And you're going to bow your head to your heart. You are honoring and acknowledging the teacher that's inside of you. Namaste. And you're bowing to your heart. And thank you so much. Namaste. I bow to the divine in you. I bow to the divine in all of you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm wishing you a wonderful day, and I hope I'm going to see you soon again, and I really hope we can practice together and be in the same room. But for now, at least we can do this. Sending you love and energy. Namaste.